Hi, this is the monthly horoscope for Leo for the month of March 2023. Hello, my pretty cats. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Your viewership is very important as it motivates me to continue giving you free, good astrology. So be sure to subscribe to this channel, and thank you for everyone who has. Also, later tonight, I will be posting up on my TikTok, so make sure to follow that as well. And follow and share and all that good stuff there too. If you would like a reading with me, check out my consultation page in the link in the description box below to see, I do the reports, the astrological reports, so check that out. So March 2nd, Mercury enters Pisces. This is endings and new beginnings happening. You can be dealing with custody battles, or arrangements with custody battles can be made. Your mental ability may be directed towards big business. You could be getting a divorce at this time, so there's like court happening during this time period. You may have a desire and the ability to find the motivation behind human behavior and get to the bottom of things. You have an interest in deeper phases of science and the occult. You're highly intuitive now with a good imagination, of course, because you're tapping into Aries 9th house energy. And for, like I've been saying, for like the past 2 weeks, because we still have that beautiful stellium in Aries, for some of you, you're just delving into your creative projects and into your hobbies at this time. So of course it's going to really activate your intuition as well. So really pay attention to your dreams if you've been delving into your hobbies. You may be, you have a difficult time distinguishing reality from fantasy. So I would be careful about that, because you see what you want to see at this time, and especially when it comes to love. So slow down. You may experience periods where you seem to disappear into dream world before being jolted back into reality. This could be this can be some people asking you for a loan at this time, or this could be you getting a loan or signing contracts. So make sure to read the fine print, or whatever you're obligating yourself to. Make sure you really understand what the hell you are obligating yourself to at this time. Be picky. On March 7th, 7:40 a.m., the full moon in Virgo. This is going to be in your second house of money. Careful with your giving energy. I feel like you like to nurture your relationships. You could be more invested in certain relationships. Not the best time for making impulsive decisions, or whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life unexpectedly, because we have a nasty little T-square with the mutable squares. So somebody could ghost you at this time. Somebody could be using you for money. Somebody could steal from you during this time period as well. So, if you keep your purse in your car, keep it in the trunk and stuff like that. Yes. And be careful of your cell phone. Things can come up missing during this time period. And you can see this energy happening 3 days before and 3 days after. So we can start feeling this energy here pretty soon. Also, let me see. You could have just a falling out with other people, and it could be like a really nasty falling out. So stay on the right side of the law, because you got that stellium in the 9th house. Also, you could be accident prone at this time. So it's not the best time to take risk with your body as well with this energy. There is a fixed square happening with the 1st, 4th, 7th, and 10th house. So this is change happening. So try to go more with the flow during this time period. This could be getting a job during this time period as well. Your routine can be changing. Things could get busier for you as well. For some of you, this could be dealing with certain systems, legalities at this time, or certain situations may no longer apply in your life. On the 7th begins your Saturn Dasha in your 8th house. But for right now, it's going to be for like 40 years, your Saturn Dasha, because we got to wait till Uranus goes into the 3rd house and like leaves your 2nd house, and then that's going to be the end of your Saturn Dasha, okay? And then I think like the next Saturn Dasha is going to be in Scorpio. Alrighty, so so just pay attention to that. So we have that Saturn Dasha happening this year. It's going to start. It may not be so bad right now because we're not in the thick of things, but it will get like a lot worse. It's not going to be easy. That's all I'm trying to say. And then you got Pluto in Aquarius, so it's in your 7th house of relationships, so it's not going to be easy at this time. For some of you, you do have your Saturn return happening, so check out Astro Theme to find out where Saturn is in your natal chart. So in your 8th house, and it only affects those who are Sun in Leo in your 1st house, and Leo rising, and possibly Leo in your 12th house. Okay, Leo rising in your 12th house, or Sun in your 12th house. Okay, so during this time period, you're often involved in your partner's finances, corporate money, insurance, taxes, or inheritance in some way that entails responsibilities. For some of you, this could be you supporting your partner. This could be dealing with child custody battles and you financially supporting your spouse, your ex at this time. When this is going to be a time period here for the next 2.5 years. Plus, you got that stellium in the 9th house. You need to be careful with this energy because for some of you during this time period from now till next year, in the 2.5 years, you could find yourself in court and dealing with legalities, dealing with jail over the next 2.5 years. So I would be careful, stay on the right side of the law because you got a lot of responsibilities, or this is like responsibilities catching up for you. So if you got warrants and stuff like that, like lawyer up at this time, okay? You're being held accountable at this time with this energy. You may develop a sense of justice and be sending people to court at this time. So know that it's going to be a long time before you see any results, okay? Saturn in Pisces is not the easiest energy, okay? Because you're dealing with your fears, your emotional anxieties, your emotional hangups. It's making you like the things that you've been avoiding. Now it's like the dog that poops on the floor and it's like, look at what you did, it's like that, okay? And sometimes we don't want to own our shit, and I don't want to own my shit. I'd rather run away from it and be like, it's okay, everything's pretty, everything's nice. And it's like, Saturn is like, look what you did there. Look what you did there, It's like that. It's like, clean it up, So, now you are confronting the elephant in the room, even though you don't want to confront the elephant in the room, confronting your problems, confronting your debts, your responsibilities that you're supposed to be taking care of. Those of you with child custody battles, this is you, like, you need to take care of that. Make sure you're on top of that because, Saturn's not going to be very easy for you, and you can be getting jail time for that. So be careful with that, be nice to the baby mama or the baby daddy at this time. You can be more reliable, more self-sufficient. So Saturn is really making you more responsible here at this time. You can find yourself taking on more responsibilities with this energy and having to rely more on yourself rather than rely on others for the next 2.5 years. For some of you, like I said, court, stay on the right side of the law during this time period as well. You can get yourself into trouble because of your 9th house in Aries this month. You have a stellium there. It's not really well aspected. So you can be like having like YOLO moments. I tell you what's going on in your chart, and then what you do is avoid the crap. Okay, because like for example, I'll give you an example. Like I have this client, she's a Libra rising. Right now, Libras are really going through it because Uranus in the 8th house is really mucking with them because they like to control their situation, right? They really do, okay? I mean, look at Russia, the government, Putin, he's a Libra rising. He likes to control, okay? You see how he doing? That's how Libra's, okay, Libra and Aquarius, you give them a minute, it's like, damn. Okay, y'all think you're bad with the control? Ooh, there's some real control freaks in these signs. They just hide it very well, okay? Another Libra that I'm reading, Uranus in the 8th house, she loves to control everything under God. And she don't get like control, she freaks the hell out. The other one is listening to me, and I said at this time you need to just work on yourself. So she's delving into her spirituality, she's just focusing on her relationships, and she's focusing on what she can control, and she's doing well, okay? So I help guide you in these readings, these free freaking readings. So subscribe to the channel to help you avoid your Saturn Dasha, because I went through my Saturn Dasha in Pisces. I've had everything but the kitchen sink thrown at me. It was like, dear God, anything wrong that can go wrong with this bitch did, okay? So I am, and I'm lucky that I am able to share this moment with you guys and help you navigate through your Saturn Dasha and help you guide you so you can go make a left instead of going straight into the crisis or into the shit. So you can make another turn. So you know that you are not controlled by the stars and that you have an option to rise above the astrology. And that's all I'm saying, that at this point you need to let go of control and go more with the flow, okay? You need to face confrontation, face ego at this time. It don't mean face confrontation and start putting your dukes up and fighting. Just face your responsibility, own your stuff at this time. Okay, because that's what's going to help you with this energy. And then you're going to find like a lot of stuff that you're owning is really not a big deal. And then you're going to learn that a lot of stuff that you were scared of, really you had nothing to be scared of. So this is like working up, like the cowardly lion. You are working on becoming braver during these transits, okay? And taking on more initiative and transforming into the Leo. I do Kabbalah. I never met Rav Berg, but I know his son Michael Berg because he's been my rabbi since I was 13. So, Rav Berg is a Leo, and they say in Kabbalah that Rav Berg actually doesn't act like a Leo. When he was alive, he didn't act like a Leo. So he transcended his astrology. So at this time, you have this beautiful opportunity to transcend your astrology, to make better decisions. Because the 8th house is all about blow it up and build it back up. And depends who the hell is in your 8th house. Because if you have the Lilith moon in your 8th house, what you think about, this is why it's important to look at your natal chart, because what you think about all day long, it shall become. So let's say you're thinking violence, guess what? Next thing you know, you get in a car accident. Next thing you know, people are beating you up for no damn reason. You're getting jumped on the streets because your thoughts are attracting these situations into your life. 8th house deals with law of attraction, juju, voodoo, all that stuff. So does the 9th house, juju, voodoo, all that stuff. So it's important to be cognizant and selective with your thoughts. You can control yourself, you can control your thoughts. You have to become the captain of your ship and put that into practice for a lot of you, okay? For some of you, you do benefit through the people in your life during this time period. So the men in your life can be supporting you. You benefit financially through your partner. You benefit through your father with this energy. Saturn and Pisces, for some of you, could be delving more into spirituality, which is really awesome, and it's going to really help you. And especially when Saturn's in retrograde in Pisces, not this year, but next year, you will be delving more into your spirituality during that time period, because you'll feel like you need to work on yourself, or the focus is going to be on your health when Saturn's in retrograde. You can be relying a little bit more than usual on your intuition. It's not the easiest energy time period as well. For some of you, you could be developing your intuition as well. So this could be like a lot of like learning curves and a lot of mistakes happening here. So I would be careful with the dreams and what you see, because sometimes, like for instance, when you see something, it doesn't mean we have to go through it. Like a lot of times I'll see something, I won't go through it. I'll be like, oh, hell no, I'm not going out today. Like I see like, oh, I'm going to get in a car accident. I ain't going out today, because I know that stuff is coming. I see stuff coming all the time. That's why I love to sleep and I love to like do my intuition, because all my dreams, I'm a prophetic dreamer. So I love that crap. So, at this time, you could be practicing that, but at the same time, let's say you see yourself getting into a fight with somebody in your life and then never talking to them again. Do you have to get into a fight with that person, or do you want to fight with that person? So it's up to you to have a different conversation. So be about bigger picture when you're having these revelations and stuff like that, because you're going to find that it's going to take you on some wonky paths and take you off your journey and take you off your purpose-driven journey, and you're going to be like, oh, I made a wonky turn. So be careful with your intuition during this time period. You can be dealing with health issues. Stuff could be catching up for you at this time, so pay attention to your body with this energy. A lot of lessons with money is going to happen here, because you're a giver, you're a people pleaser at this time. You have Saturn in Pisces during this time period as well. People can talk you out of your money because they put you in crisis mode at this time with this energy, and they make you scared and fearful and stuff like that. And also another lesson here, don't listen to other effing people, period. Okay, those of you in your 20s, don't listen to other people, because other people may have other agenda. So you need to question other people's like agendas at this time, because sometimes people impede on your journey, even parents. So you can have lessons with parents, those of you in your 20s and stuff like that, and they could be like wanting you to work on their agenda, wanting you to help them, guilting you into things. So I would be really careful with that. Those of you born in 1993 and 1996, because you got that stellium in Capricorn, I would also watch for Capricorn at this time. So again, check your natal chart, watch for Capricorn, because this this could be a time period here where if you're going to college, go to college. You have your Saturn damn return. Go to college, get your certificate, get your license, do what you got to do, and then you'll be fine financially because you'll have a job, okay? So at this time, your parents, especially mother, could, because Saturn deals with the 8th house, deals with mother too, you could also be being talked out of going to school and taking care of her or her kids or what have you. So you could be guilted into things like that. So I would be careful with that. I would really question with it or get a second opinion on that too. Okay, so just be careful with this Saturn in the 8th house. Saturn in the 8th house is good for like money, overcoming your fears and your emotional hangups. When Saturn goes in retrograde, you'll be able to confront your fears and emotional hangups and kind of take control of your life. When Saturn is direct right now in Pisces, you're kind of dealing with your fears, your emotional hangups. So be careful with this energy. Then on the 16th, 6:34 p.m., Venus enters Taurus. During this time period, somebody could be obsessed with you, or this could be somebody at work being obsessed with you, and basically they're just going to be picking on you at this time, and you're not going to be getting along with them, and give you a really hard time at work. So be careful. For others of you, this could be somebody just crushing on you at this time with this energy here. For others of you, you're literally being stalked by somebody, okay? So careful with this energy. I feel like this could also be sexual harassment, Saturn in 8th house, so you can be dealing with some lawsuits over the next 2.5 years. Not the easiest energy time for you dealing with other people, because this could be a time where you're not getting along with certain people at work with this energy or other family members. So again, you need to keep your name out of people's mouths this week. We're on the 16th and kind of like lie low at this time with this energy. You have happiness and success in your career. I feel also for some of you, you really do benefit through your parents at this time, and your parents could be taking care of you or living with you, or you could be living with them, or they could be presenting job opportunities to you as well. You have a social and artistic ambition, and your career often deals with the arts. An ability to deal with the opposite sex often helps your career. I feel if you are an artist, you gain success, prestige, and recognition this month. I feel you can be a born diplomat and usually go along with public opinion. During this time, a bit of a social climber with this energy. I feel like once you start achieving success, you forget your old friends, and you could be moving on to new ones and forgetting your silver friends at this time with this energy, because you're a social climber at this time. For some of you, you could be dating at this time and just kind of like focusing on that person and forgetting everybody else, and kind of just like being invested in that relationship and cultivating that relationship. On the 19th at 12:24 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury enters Aries, and again we have that beautiful stellium in Aries, so that's a great time to delve into certainty, the law of attraction, get your juju, your voodoo, your santeria on. Not the best time for taking risks with your body, so be careful with the cars. Not the easiest energy, because you're more about your social life. Mercury is a detriment in the 9th house. You can have a difficult time focusing. You're more about your social life. You want to understand the fundamental ideas behind prevailing social ideas and are concerned with attitudes as well as facts. You're interested in philosophy, law, higher education. You're able to study subjects in depth if you apply yourself. You can be very intuitive, but your decisions are based on your morality, your ethics, your way of thinking, so you may not rely so much on your intuition. You love to travel and you're curious about foreign countries and cultures. This is a good time to inspect legal contracts. You can be posting up stuff on the social media during this time period. Publishing, you may be more philosophically inclined as well, and you tend to look at the bigger picture. Legal matters may get tied up for the time being, or if you're dealing with like social services, that could get tied up at this time. You may feel that your lawyer or your social worker isn't doing what they're supposed to be doing or not representing you adequately. I feel for some of you, worst case, they're representing the other party's interest as well, worse, okay? Or they're just trying to collect money from you by delaying everything, like somehow scamming you. So just be careful with lawyers. On the 20th at 5:24 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the sun enters Aries. Again, big giant stellium. For some of you, this is a period of traveling here, visiting family, lots of communications going on with family. For some of you, you could be working 2 hours away from where you live now. You could be following in your father's footsteps career-wise. Be careful about traveling in foreign lands, especially if you weren't born there. You may be forced to stand up for your beliefs or stand up for your convictions. You could just be fighting with a lot of people on the internet over politics during this time period as well with this energy. For others of you, be careful what you obligate yourself to this month, because you can be getting the short end of the stick with this energy as well. You can be experiencing delays, blockages during this time period. Be on the right side of the law. Don't allow your emotional self to get the best of you. This is working on old issues and responsibilities and taking care of those responsibilities, getting your ducks in a row this month, or trying to. All right, so this is not the time to be making impulsive decisions. You're just here to take care of business and tying up loose ends this month before you can enter the next new chapter in your life. Then on the 21st, the new moon at 1:23 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is a beautiful time to get your juju, your voodoo, your santeria on during this time period. A great time for a law of attraction. Sparks and miracles can happen. Dumb luck can kick in. This is a beautiful time for communications. For some of you here, you want to pick and choose your battles again with other people. You can be accident prone as well, so don't take risk with your body. You are very self-indulgent at this time, so be careful. I feel like there could be delays while traveling by plane or train at this time, so expect delays. You do have a kite energy with the 9th house, a few kite energies with the new moon, so this is a beautiful time. You could be throwing yourself into something new with this energy. The part of fortune at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time comes in, forms the kite energy at this time. So this is a positive time for communications. You could be receiving some much needed good news. This is a great time for bloggers, posting social media stuff on your social media. For some of you, you could be start writing a book with this energy. Dreams could be very revealing and show you an aspect of your life you have not considered. Write down your dreams for later reference. You may have the urge to travel, receive an invitation from afar. This is a good time for pleasure trips. For some of you this month, you could be preparing a trip to do with friends and family at this time, like a group trip, and go and visit other people at this time as well. For some of you, this could be a book signing happening. Your dreams may become more emotionally intense. Profound experience may come to you while traveling as well. And this could be like traveling in your car and like having like a doctor's appointment. Next thing you know, you have a damn epiphany, or they tell you some information that you didn't know about, or you go to the lawyer and they tell you stuff that you could have done for free by yourself and that you really don't need them to do certain things, kind of situation. On the 23rd, 8:23 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Pluto enters Aquarius. This is going to be in your 6th house of daily routine and pets. Okay, so this is going to start off for some of you in your 6th house. Again, you have interceptions. I noticed that whenever, like in the description box below, I say, give me your date of birth, time, and place. And then I use it on my daily horoscopes and my weekly horoscopes and my monthly horoscopes. Those of you who have done that, I noticed that there's like a lot of interceptions, which means that Aquarius in your 6th house shares, and Capricorn, they share the 6th house together for some of you. So for the next 20 years, half of your Pluto is going to be in the 6th house, and then the other half is going to be in the 7th house, okay? So it just depends what's going on with your natal chart, again. So at this time in the 6th house, you could have lessons with your giving energy. You can be more invested in family matters during this time period as well, and taking care of family and being more in service to family. For some of you, this could be like a family member, God forbid, that's like bedridden or handicapped, and family, and and for my people that are born in 1993 and 1996, this could be like you being asked to take care of your younger sibling or family member at this time. But also, I feel like you could get paid for it too. Like one of those people that service, like a nurse, but you're not a nurse, but you could still get paid for it as well. So it could be something like that happening here. You can lose very much interest when members of the groups you don't trust. I feel like when it comes to career, if you're not trusting people, you could lose interest in a project and then just walk away from it, okay? So certain projects may go unfinished because of trust issues that you have with other people at this time. During this time period as well, you're more invested in other people's responsibilities with this energy, and so this could affect your home life, and your love relationships can suffer during this time period. So make sure that you invest in at home first. Make sure everybody else is good before you go taking care of everybody else in your life, okay? This could be with work as well, and throwing yourself into your career. So again, relationships could be very difficult to keep balance with Pluto in the 6th house direct. There's business starting to pick up with Pluto direct in the 6th house. So this could be a seasonal work, and you can find that you do well like after October, so November all the way till like April or May when Pluto goes retrograde. Those are your peak periods. So those are the times that you should be saving for the summer, all the way from the summer till October, so, you know, with your money, so then that you're not like living hand to fist with your money. You could find that your old job could be calling you back. Like, for example, you could be seeing like a lot of actors that were like childhood actors starting up their career again. So we could be seeing like that kind of thing. So certain things that used to work for you in the past, you could be really going back to that. You can be extremely individualistic now, and you're capable of seeing things all the way through. I feel like you have the ability to improve your existing employment and methods of work, and for a lot of you this is like restoring physically, restoring things, so you can find yourself salvaging things like old desks and then refurbishing them and making them into antiquing looking things. You could be antiquing more than usual, doing restorative work at this time as well with this energy. So I feel like, you know, this could bring up also a lot of emotional issues as well, and mental confusion. So try to keep everything on the up and up. Try to be as honest as possible. So whatever illegal things that you do during this period, there could be some legal retribution happening. So I would be careful with this. Not the time period to go testing the laws at this time. I feel like those of you in your teens, you could find problems with acne during this time period, or you could find in your 20s a lot of bad problems with like acne. So this could be like your food. So try to stay away from like fried foods and like oil, like French fries and stuff like that, or just be like, you know, I think like you need to be a little bit selective about like what you eat at this time, because it's gonna cause acne with this energy. Okay, so just pay attention to that. Then in the 7th house with Pluto and Aquarius, for some of you here, when it comes to a move, you could find yourself eloping this year, or even marrying twice. Okay, so, or marrying somebody twice your age with this energy. This could be a great time for love for some of you. I feel that for some of you, you're very temperamental at this time. I feel like there's an urgency for justice and intense reaction to others. So try to stay, for some of you, on the right side of the law. Your life is going to be drastically altered by marriage at this time for some of you, or even love relationships that come into your life can drastically alter your life. This could be a soulmate coming in, or a twin flame coming in during this time period. So this could be like you two could be like two roosters in a hen house. I feel like at this time you may develop more consciousness of spiritual awareness of the need for constructive cooperation, and make efforts to achieve it by learning to share responsibilities, resulting in prominence and creating balance with the relationship as well. So it's easier said than damn done with this energy. Okay, you will have profound intuitive insight with this energy. Your partner can come from a different religion, culture, or state from you. Then on the 25th, at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mars enters Cancer in your 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing. So you can be really dictated by your emotional self. So towards the end here, you may not get much done, because Mars is a detriment in Cancer. Mars is also a detriment in the 12th house. So your emotional self is really dictating at this time what you do. You can expect a lot of tantrums and tiaras being thrown. So be careful with the 9th house energy. Stay on the right side of the law. Watch your spending, because as quickly as money comes in, as quickly as you spend it, you can feel restless with this energy. You may not be getting along with the women in your life. You can be fighting with mother, or not on speaking terms with mother, or mother could be going through health issues at this time, God forbid. So the focus could be more towards the women in your life, and they could be going through crisis. For others of you, you can be fighting with your live-in partner at this time, especially female live-in partners at this time, and she could be going through it emotionally or trying to end a relationship. So this is a time period of blow it up and build it back down, or because Volcanus is opposing, depends what's going on in your natal chart, whatever is in Aquarius, this could be endings of relationships. Okay, so whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. Your desires and actions are strongly influenced by your unconscious mind, and you need to be more honest and more open about your unconscious anger. Your work activities are often carried on secret or seclusion, or else in large business or institutions where you could be just another employee. Some associations with law is usual, and work and fight for the underdog. You can act secretly. You can act secretly to avoid open confrontation or secret sexual involvements. What? Teddy bear stare. Oh, Teddy's calling me. He's like, Mom, I want to go outside and play. He always wants to go outside. Anyways, Teddy Bear. I know I'm doing the Leo. I'm doing the kitty cats. I'm doing the other kitty cat. So the first card to come up with is Three of Wands. I feel like this is a time of growth this month for you. I'm hearing something about the summer. So the summer could be like more growth happening, or the summertime could be a time of you like really evolving here and moving forward with career. So, you know, summertime for some of you is very important. The Eight of Swords, you can be going through it emotionally at this time as you're moving forward with this energy and climbing up the corporate ladder. I feel like for some of you, you can be a perfectionist when it comes to career and kind of like driving yourself crazy and other people crazy. So you kind of need to like be a little bit calmer at this time with this energy here, or try to calm down. The Knight of Wands, new beginnings, new people coming into your life at this time with this energy as well. The Eight of Coins, you can be a perfectionist when it comes to career. Again, very hard on yourself. You're more about your financial security and your financial responsibilities during this time period. You're doing what you love to do at this time. Lots of thoughts of future. For some of you, you could be starting your own business this month as well. You could be very excited about it, but it may not be able to take off till the summertime. Okay, your business. So your business could be like seasonal work as well, but you may not notice that just yet, but you may see it pick up more during the summer. The Queen of Cups, oh my goodness. Okay, alrighty, so y'all need to squirrel away your money this month, okay, because I'm hearing getting rich, okay, coming up with get rich quick schemes. So there is more money to come for you guys when Saturn and Pisces for a little bit of time here, okay? Just know when this bitch goes retrograde, though, that's a different story. So squirrel away your money during this time period if you own your own business with this energy here. Yeah. I feel like there could be some financial concerns, or your thoughts are more towards your finances at this time. The Empress card, you do benefit through the women in your life. Teamwork makes the dream work at this time with this energy. So this is a great time for partnerships or even collaborations you benefit from at this time. The Hierophant card, yeah, groups, organizations. So this could be like online social media here, and you could be benefiting through this person that you're going to collaborate with or work with online. For others of you, this could be online dating happening here with this energy, and again, you benefit through friends. I do see a celebration coming up. For some of you, this could be a getting married. This could be a wedding happening with this energy, so you could be a bit of a perfectionist or a little bit of a bridezilla at this time with this energy, or like the groomzilla with this energy as well for some of you. The Emperor card, soulmate energy coming in. Hello. So beautiful time for that. I feel like this relationship could bring about healing energy and helping you move on from, if you were grieving a relationship, this is going to help you move on. I feel for others of you, you could be making a friend that is a soulmate energy that belongs in your soul circle. So you can feel a real connection with this new person coming into your life at this time. For others of you, this is natural therapy. So this could be like talk therapy, some good talk therapy going on between you and another person. The Nine of Coins, I feel for some of you here, the focus could be on traveling this month. This could also be a move happening for some of you with this energy. I feel like for some of you, could definitely be a move happening to a more beautiful place during this time period as well. So for some of you with Saturn and Pisces this month, this could be a move coming up for you. The Six of Swords, I feel like you could be very much in your head during this time period. So get the hell out of your head. This is a time of moving forward. So for some of you, you could be like leaving in the area that you're in. You could be moving into the next city or the next county over with this energy. I feel like for some of you here, you could be purchasing a franchise at this time. So it could be by the summertime where you get that business up and running at this time. Okay. For others of you, this could be, I feel like for some of you, I see prison, but this could also be you if you have like an inmate that you're having a relationship with, or a child that's, God forbid, in jail. You know, you could be moving closer to be with that person, okay? So that person can know that you're there. The Seven of Wands, certain things in your life can be a bit of a process during this time period with this energy. You can be fighting for certain social injustices, or you could be against certain things that are happening with our government situation. And this could be in any country or any state that is happening at this time. So I feel like certain things can be a process, or you could be dealing with social services. So again, certain things can be a process, but you could be fighting certain injustices, like complaining about the nurses or complaining about certain people at this time with this energy. The Two of Swords, I feel like you're not making any decisions as a way to manipulate a situation at this time with this energy. For some of you, you could be trying to like pretend that you're trying to date somebody in order to manipulate another person back into the relationship. So for some of you, you're not ready to let go of a relationship. You could be working on getting a loan for a house. You're very diplomatic. You make it a point to get along with everybody. I feel like you're the doll baby at work, or your friends love you at this time. I do feel like also prayers could be answered this month with this energy. I do see new love coming up for you, but you may not be so quick to jump. You could just be playing the field at this time with this energy here. I do see a great time for communications. You have a lot of influence over other people. A great time for those of you in media or social media. Again, stay on the right side of the law at this time. All right. I do see emphasis on money. You're happy on a material level, on a financial level. Something you've been wanting for a long time is coming to fruition. Certain things are going to be, certain blockages are going to be removed. So certain obstacles may no longer apply. This could be good news with core as well. Fate is definitely going to intervene. So there's a lot of positive things happening. Oh my God, we're getting different dates. December, the summer, okay? These are important time periods for you, okay? So, yeah, so you can see like different things coming into your life during the summer and then December again, okay? So whatever happens in the summer, know that you may repeat it in December, which makes sense because all the planets are going to be in retrograde. Okay, so when they go direct, you know, Saturn is a slow moving planet. So yeah, pay attention, okay? Oh my goodness. All right. So yeah, that certain things can be repeating. Alrighty. I do feel like fate is definitely going to intervene. The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer. And again, these are general readings. So if you would like a reading with me based on your natal chart, date of birth, time, and place, then check out my consultation page and the link in the description box below. New beginnings are coming up. I feel like for some of you, you need to let go of certain things. You need to let go of like certain things that you're obsessing about, certain things that you're giving life to. Maybe you're still angry about certain things in your life. You need to let go of it, okay? You can be a perfectionist when it comes to your career with this energy. The Two of Cups, I feel that you can be more quiet into yourself. You can be focused and invested on other people in your life and their drama, you know, during this time period as well. I feel like you can be sharing your expertise advice to other people during this time period. For others of you, this is a time of empowerment. So this could be March could be very important to you. This could be a time of taking back your power in a situation. This could also be you meeting somebody famous or important at this time, or this could be you talking to the crush. Trust your intuition during this time period as well with this energy. Alrighty, be careful of dealing with manipulative people. I see unrequited love. The King of Coins, I feel like this person can bring about stability in your life as well and create balance in your life with this energy. I do see ultimatums and boundaries being created for you during this time period. You are reconnecting with somebody that you know that you do have intense feelings for. Also, you need to watch your emotional self as well and try to go more with the flow with this energy here. And just be careful with your choices that you make this month because you got a lot of cup cards. The Two of Coins, I feel, again, I feel like, you know, bringing back balance into your life, okay? Creating stability is what I'm picking up with this energy. I also feel that during this time period, oh gosh, you could be delving into certainty. You know, sometimes, sometimes, we see the meanings of the cards and stuff like that, and the cards don't, whatever the intuition wants to talk about, that's what we're going to talk about. So I got to go there or else I'm not going to be able to get the words out of my damn mouth. I hate that shit. So anyways, the Knight of Wands with the cup cards, I feel like there is new love coming in and it's going to be such a great time. For others of you, this could be romantic proposals. You and your partner could be traveling during this time period. It could be fun traveling with your partner. For others of you, this could be getting engaged, doing some kind of milestone with your partner, moving in with each other. For others of you, this is a
new love that turns into more of a committed relationship at this time. The Justice card, major decisions are coming up. Again, you're not making any decisions as a way to manipulate a situation in your life with this energy, or you're trying to manifest a situation in your life. The Four of Coins, yeah, you're more about your stability. You can be dealing with somebody that's stubborn and stuck in their ways of thinking. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or somebody born in the year of 1993 through 96 at this time with this energy, and this person needs a lot of convincing. This person's not so quick to jump into anything. And the Ace of Wands, creating your own reality at this time, taking risk with this energy as well, being open to new things, new experiences with this energy as well.
I love you, my kitty cats. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Kisses.